What's up, everybody? My name's Aaron Ciotti. Everybody calls me Ciotti. Today we're doing an FPV Crate unboxing. Hope you're ready. This is my full-time job nowadays. If you'd like me to continue doing this, head on over to CiottiFPV.com. There's a million ways you can support me. I've got a Patreon page, Teespring with some cool t-shirts and mugs and sweatshirts, an Etsy store with a bunch of random hardware and some stickers, and a whole bunch of affiliate links. So head on over there if you want me to keep on going with this crazy adventure. Let's start with the sub 250 box. I'm a huge fan of the new artwork, for the record, on these boxes. Wait, I guess I should do this, right? I'm gonna figure it out someday. Oh man, very cool. Another sticker sheet with this super cool, wonderfully evil artwork on it. I am a fan of that. We've got a Brain 3D 15% off coupon code. Can't show you that because then you'd be able to, you know, use my code. We've got the card that spoils all the surprises within, and then we've got some stuff. What we got here? This is made by Lumineer. What is it? Is that a flight controller? Hold on. No, that's a VTX. I think. I'm gonna have to look on the sheet. It is Lumineer Lux Mini 20x20 VTX. There we go. So I believe this looks an awful lot like the Rush Tank 20x20. All right, I'm not gonna be able to get it opened. Yes, this is the Rush Tank 2020 that they're making for Lumineer. I actually have one of these in this Cinesplore up here, and it's great. Lots of power, 20x20 mounting. A nice plastic shield. This is a really solid VTX right here. And then what do we got here? Look at the inside of this box. Look at that artwork, man. Oh, very cool. So these are the HQ 3.1 by 3 by 4 propellers. These are really nice if you want a like for a Cinewoop-ish open prop. I mean, these aren't Cinewoop propellers. You could certainly use these in ducts. But this will make a non-ducted rig drive around a little bit more like a Cinewoop. The more blades, the more grip in the corners, the less slidiness. I've used these props before on the Acrobrat, and they're really interesting. They really do make it sort of drive around like an RC car, less like a slidey quad. So yeah, very cool for if you need to sort of mix an open ducted, a non-ducted rig, but still get that sort of Cinewoopy feel to it. Awesome. All right, very cool little sub 250 box there. Let's get into the big fella. Huzzah! There. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have some TBS stuff. Oh wow, is this their bag? No way. Man, I have almost bought, if this is what I think it is, I have almost bought this a whole bunch of times. Okay, how can I open this so that you guys can see? So here's the top. Come on. Here's the top part. It is. This is very cool. This bag strikes me as something that is going to be really nice to have around. So it's got a whole bunch of really cool compartments. Some zippered compartments here, a bunch of the elastic stuff that you can put tools in, some extra little guys here, and then we've got another zippered compartment here, and another bunch of these little fellas. Stick some like a TS1000 would fit perfectly in here, and then the main part of this bag is over here, and it feels like there's some stuff in it, so maybe it'll come pouring out. There it is. All right, so here's the rest of the, oh God, everything is going everywhere. Here's the rest of the fun stuff, but let's really quickly look at this bag. A nice, great big pocket up here. You could put all kinds of good stuff. You could put a bunch of pairs of props in there as well. And then this part of the bag is segmented. They give you a bunch of these guys here, And then it's got the felty, velvety, soft stuff out here that that these guys will stick to. So you'll probably end up doing 2 of these lengthwise. So you can do something like this, I would assume, something like this, and then maybe a little something like that. And you could do some really cool little internal dividers. I like that. Yeah, very cool. I forget what I think this is called the TBS gear bag. The card will tell me. Yeah, Team Black Sheep gear pouch V2. Very, very cool. Here's another sheet of wonderfully evil artwork. I still have to figure out who's doing this artwork and hire them to do something for me because it's really, really cool. Post-apocalyptic, good stuff. All right, so wow, I didn't even know these existed. Peanut butter and jelly bi-blades. What are these even called? P3B. Okay, P3B, peanut butter and jelly. Super, super, super lightweight, I'm sure. Bi-blades. That's going to be a pretty interesting prop. Holy cow. You're going to have to turn your PIDs down with this one. Regular PIDs are going to really have crazy response time with these, and they'll probably create a bunch of jello at full throttle. So back your P's and D's down, maybe like 10 points with those guys if you're getting some jello, especially at full throttle. Trying to talk in between the crinkling of plastic. Another little TBS pouch here. Let's see what's in this one. And what on earth is this? Is this like a tent? I have to look it up. I'm probably not going to be able to open this up. What is this? Oh, okay. Team Black Sheep fly mat. I get it. Like a landing pad, I'm assuming. So this is what made me think it was a tent. These things. But I guess those are just to tack this down to the ground. Holy cow, that's big. I didn't think it would be this big. That's what she said. And it's inside out. Yeah, there it is. Holy cow, that's huge. And then, yeah, it's got loops in the corner, so you can just drive it into the ground. Okay. This is actually, like, I remember for, like, a long time, I was like, man, I don't understand these people that bring these landing pads out with them. It doesn't really make any sense to me. And then at some point, I flew in a spot where it was either wet or the grass was unmowed, and it was a pain in the butt to launch from. That collapse is pretty small, and I don't think you'll use it every time you fly, but at some point, I bet you that'll come in super handy. So I'm actually going to put that in my bag, because I never know what to put in the little outside pouches of my low pro bag, and that's going to fit perfectly in there. Here's the big item, T-Motor Pacer P50A 6S, up to 6S, probably 3 to 6S. 32-bit, so it's BL Heli 32. You're going to be able to run the new version of BL Heli, which gives you low and high PWM frequency, which is pretty slick. What else we got here? Continuous current 4x50 amps, burst current 4x60 amps. 20 grams, including the heatsink. Looks like it's got a 10 volt, 2 amp BEC on it. Comes with a capacitor, signal wires, input wires, all that good stuff. Wow, very cool. That is a beefy ESC. 50 amps is a lot, and with a burst of 60 amp, whatever 60 times 4 is, I doubt you're going to see that in your. I mean, you're not going to see it in your OSD because there are no batteries that can sustain that kind of current. Let's just bust it open. Oh God! Ooh. Everything's going everywhere. Let me take a really quick. It's stuck to my hand. Take a really quick look at it, just to be all oogly and googly with it. There's some T-Motor stickers, which are always nice. You know, I gotta tell you, T-Motor I've been hearing a lot of really good stuff about T-Motor electronics. Holy cow, this is gorgeous. Look at this. That is a really good-looking ESC. I would love to know who. I have a feeling that T-Motor is not making these in-house. I would love to know who's making these for them. I think it's Acon. Acon Electronics have a very premium look to them, and the T-Motor electronics also have that very similar, really, really premium look. This thing is gorgeous. Holy cow. And then it comes with a bunch of stuff in here, as we talked about, battery lead, capacitor, and even an instruction. Look at the, holy cow, look at this instruction manual. Look at this thing. This is a serious instruction manual. It's like, wow, they spent some money on this instruction manual. I think that's it. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, and another coupon code, 15% off of Brain 3D. Very cool. A couple of really good boxes for March. Yes, these are the March boxes, even though we're into April. In the chat, let me see if anybody has any questions. Tiago saying hello. Random FPV saying hello. Ram Donko, Fear for Fun. And Mr. Huggy says the Lux VTX is perfect for the prototype instead of the stress from yesterday. Random FPV says we got that. And Remy Tim says the instructions for the ESC are almost bigger than the TBS tarp. So there you guys go. There is your unboxing of the FPV Crate March boxes. Some really good stuff. I'm gonna use this ESC in one of these glides because I've been in one of my main glides because I've heard really, really good stuff about their electronics. Yeah, I'd like to find out for myself. So again, if you'd like to support me, since this is my full-time thing, head on over to CiottiFPV.com. I've got links to everything that I'm doing over there. Pretty soon I will have FPVinstructor.com up, but for the time being, you can head on over to Fiverr. I'm doing flight instruction sessions to help you fly a little bit better. I'm doing tuning sessions, building sessions to help you pick the right parts, and I'm even editing videos. Also, right after this stream, in about 5 minutes, I'm going to be doing a Patreon-only after-party for the next 2 or so hours. I'm still going to be doing daily public live streams for free for everyone. But then after those half an hour to hour-long live streams, I'm going to be doing Patreon-only, unlisted private streams for those folks who literally keep the lights on up in here for another like hour or 2 or 3 or 4 last night. So I'd love to see you on over there. It costs $3 whole a month, which is 10 cents a day to join my Patreon. And then you can get to look at my big silly face for another 2 to 3 hours per day. Thanks for hanging out. Huge thanks to FPV Crate for sending over another set of these monthly boxes. Go check those guys out. If you buy anything, I do have an affiliate link. It's down below in the description, or you can hit it on CiottiFPV.com. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you patrons in a few minutes. Later.